Over 2 million Ticket to Ride games have been sold. And they're still selling more. They're even selling them at the thrift store for $1.98. It's a game by Alan R. Moon. Ticket to Ride. It's won the Spells des Jahres Cantiquefers, basically, in 2004, the German Game of the Year. Days of Wonder. Ticket to Ride. Check out the hot babe. It's back in the day. Six-egger ladies would wear clothes. You know, back in the steam era, people actually wore clothes, unlike now where people don't wear clothes. It says, Ticket to Ride. October 2nd, 1900, 28 years to the day that noted London eccentric Phyllis Fogg accepted and then won a $20,000 bet. Well, pounds, because, you know, England and stuff. That he could travel around the world in 80 days. Now, at the dawn of the century, it is time for a new impossible journey. Some old friends have gathered to celebrate Fogg's imperious and lucrative gamble and to propose a new ranger of their own. The stakes $1 million in a winner-take-all competition. The objective is to see which of them can travel by rail to the most cities in North America in just 7 days. The journey begins immediately. 7 days. That was a pretty good sci-fi show called 7 Days. This guy would go back in time 7 days and try to stop something bad that happened. Ticket to Ride is a cross-country train adventure. Players collect cards of various types of train cars to enable them to claim railroad routes connecting cities throughout North America. Longer the routes, the more points they earn. Additional points come to those who can fulfill their destination tickets by connecting two distinct cities, and to the player who builds the longest continuous railway. So climb aboard for some railroading fun and adventure. You've got a ticket to ride. Contents: a board map of North America, train routes, 240 colored twin cars, 110 train cards, 30 destination tokens, a summary card, 5 wooden scoring markers, a rule booklet, a Days of Wonder access number. Wonder what that's for. Days of Wonder access number. All aboard for more railroad adventures at www.tickettororidegame.com. I'll leave a link in the description. That's kind of what the board looks like. It says North America, but that's just United States. Liars. So, I hope it's all there. It was at the thrift store. But heck, this is like, what, $50 brand new? $2, even if it's just pieces, is a good deal. First up, we got, I think these are the rules. Says Alan R. Moon, Ticket to Ride, the cross-country train adventure game. On a blustery autumn evening, 5 old friends met in the back room of the city's oldest and most private club. Each had traveled a long distance from all corners of the world to meet on this very specific day, October 2nd, 1900, 28 years, the day that the London eccentric Phyllis Fogg accepted and won a $20,000 bet that he could travel around the world in 80 days. When the story of Fogg's triumphant journey filled all the newspapers of the day, the 5 attended university together. Inspired by his impetuous gamble and a few pints from the local pub, the group commemorated his circumnavigation with a mere excursion and rager, a bottle of good claret to the first to make it to Le Pancope in Paris. Each succeeding year they met to celebrate their anniversary and pay tribute to Fogg. And each year a new expedition, always more difficult, with a new wager, always more expensive, was proposed. Now at the dawn of the century, it was time for a new impossible journey. The stakes $1 million in a winner-take-all competition. The objective to see which of them can travel by rail to the most cities in North America in just 7 days. The journey will begin immediately. Ticket to Ride is a cross-country train adventure where players compete to connect different cities by laying claim to railroad routes on a map of North America. Check out that picture. This is a good artwork that goes with this. I wonder if it is artwork. There's how the game should be set up. There's the components, everything that should be in the game. There's the setting up the game. There's the object of the game and the game turn. That's pretty fairly straightforward and simple. Doesn't have too much rules. There's the train car cards rules. There's the claiming routes rules. The big screen, the whole thing. There's the back, which we have route scoring table, drawing destination ticket cards, game end, calculating scores, and online access. You get to register your board game here. I'm pretty sure since this is a thrift store game, it's probably already registered, but maybe it's not. And you would register at daysofwonder.com, but there's also, which I'll leave in the description below. There's also a website, something about Ticket to Ride. Hey, we got a catalog. I might do a separate video just the catalog. Dow Onliner. We have a Ticket to Ride for iPod, Not Your Father's Train game, available on the App Store. There's a little article called State of Play. Did you know that? Little articles. Some little cool little articles about playing Ticket to Ride online now. They also have Memoir 44 online, a direct hit. Memoir 44, I have that game. I believe I've done a video showing that game off too. It's a pretty good game. They have a couple of expansions here showing off here. They're Francis, Valentine, and Ian Vincent expansion sets. I don't know if they're player expansions or what, but there's some kind of expansions. And there's, of course, it says for more information, go to daysofwonder.com. That's kind of neat that that's still in there. That's kind of neat that that's in there. Let's check out the board. From the looks of that, it looks all there. You got yellow, red, blue, green. So I got double pieces now. We got all these cards. We got these, black, these tokens, which can be put right there. All these cards. All these cards. So yeah, all the cards look there. Let's check out the board. As you can see, it's a huge board. I mean, that's a huge board. It's United States of America. I don't know why it's in North America. We have our, of course, we have around here, we have our score tracker. We have our score creator. We have different cities, which there's destination cards in here of each city. I saw one somewhere in here. Like this, that's what they look like. Those are the cities you're supposed to try to connect and get that many points. Which you'll do that frequently throughout the game. Then we have like a little, basically these, but for each player. Let's look at our cities. We got El Paso, Phoenix, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, Vancouver, Calgary, Helena, Salt Lake City, Denver, Santa Fe, Oklahoma City, Dallas, Houston, New Orleans, Little Rock, Kansas City, St. Louis, Omaha, Duluth, Winnipeg, Salt Lake, Marie, Toronto, Montreal. There's a few in Canada, but it's mostly the United States. Boston, Pittsburgh, New York, Washington, D.C., Chicago, St. Louis, Nashville, Raleigh, Atlanta, Charleston, Miami, New Orleans, Houston, Dallas. Yeah, I think I've said some of those. What state are you from? Or city are you from? Because we have we have all the states. As you can see, the states are individually there's no reason for this, really, to put divisions of the states, but that's extra detail. I mean, there's really no reason for them to have done that, except for just the fact that they did. I mean, there's literally no reason for them to have did that. I mean, they didn't do it with the provinces of Mexico and the provinces of Canada, but they did do it with the states of the United States, so that's kind of neat. But they say North America, and it doesn't include hardly any of Mexico and just the top of Canada, like 3 cities, 2 cities really in Canada. That's, well, okay, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 cities in Canada. Doesn't count Liars. Should have included a whole map that go in all the way to Alaska, which would be over here where all our food is. And went down Mexico, which would be like here, Central America, which would probably land about where the chair is. And there would be Cuba here, which I don't know how you would get to Cuba and stuff through rail. Maybe you could, hop a ship, whatever. But anyway, the point is, liars. The point is, they say North America when they mean United States of America. I'll flip through this real fast, but I'll probably do another video because this shows you a bunch of different Ticket to Ride expansions here. Small World and other little games. Memoir 484, it has expansions too and stuff. A couple of other games. I will do a separate video just for that. That's been Ticket to Ride. I mean, this is cool. I like that. These rules are sweet, simple, short and sweet. It fits back if I could get these cards to fit back right. Of course, you have different cards, like the ticket cards and these cards and the different kind of cards which are used. It tells you in the rules about the cards somewhere here. Probably in this component section. Object of the game. Yeah. Tram cards. Claiming routes. Right there. There's the rules again for y'all to see. The rest of the rules. Should be everything. Looks like everything's there. So I have 2 or 3 copies of this now. So I think I have enough pieces. What do you think? Seriously, I think I have enough pieces. And I picked it up for $2 because I think I'm going to try to resell it if I can. It sells brand new for like $50, right? So why would you? Besides, I think I have like the special edition one somewhere or something in my collection outside, which I'm going to go check right now and show you. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not going to check right now, but if I have it, I'll show it in another video tomorrow, because I don't know if I did a video of it or not. If I did, it would be in, Railroad? I think I did Railroad Games playlist for Railroad Games, which I have the game World Baron, which is a long game. So, remember, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Keep on gaming. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Jesus loves you. Jesus is God. Jesus is King. Jesus is Lord. Jesus is ruler of everything. And I hope everybody has a great, wonderful day. Guys and girls, laters.